GM, good morning and welcome to the Superchain Show edition of the Good News Show. I'm Rachel Wilkins and I'm super excited to be kind of rounding out the week for you with everything that's been happening on the Superchain. Now, if you're like, where the heck is she? She's in like a different spot every time. I'm at a friend's house, currently like holed up in her office. I'm taking care of a friend who's just come out of surgery. So yes, get used to like a little variety in my backgrounds this week. But we're going to be talking about fun today. I hope you're enjoying kind of the storytelling arc that we've had throughout the week of what's happening on the super chain. Obviously, Monday we have our good news show with timepieces, where we've been including a little bit of programming about what's happening in the super chain ecosystem. Tuesday we are focused on business, like essentially ways that businesses can be looking at the super chain to onboard tools, techniques, things that are out there in the ecosystem right now. Wednesday is all about kind of culture, the superchain, latest news. Brock McBreadcat, of course, is my co-host on that Wednesday show. Yesterday we had Ed Balloon on the show. It was awesome. He was amazing. It was also his birthday, and he dropped an edition yesterday that we're going to take a look at today. But so cool to have him on the show. And also we had over, I want to say 2,700 attendees, views on that show. We had 1,500 people during the live. So shout out to everybody who came through for that. Let's see if we can get those kind of numbers today. We're going to try it. We're going to try. I'm going to drop this really quick in a few different places. So if you're feeling like it and you're ready for some fun, definitely share this with some folks, perhaps folks who are new to the super chain. Whatever you want, folks. I'm going to just quickly share this out. And then we're going to get into the good stuff about what's happening in this amazing ecosystem and what is going on during On-Chain Summit. So, GM, let's get into it. All right, so this show entirely focused on fun. We're not looking at kind of nuances of tech. We're not looking at crypto rails and all the fancy tech jargon. We are literally looking at things that are fun, exciting, innovative at the human experience level. So the first thing I wanted to just focus on, and let's see if we can actually share my screen here. Let's try it. First things to look at is this news that actually dropped yesterday. Let's see if we can get some volume on this. I'm going to start it over just so you can see what's going on here. All right, this is super exciting. So this is Blackbird, and they are doing this. Shout out to anybody who likes to. This is going to be right up your street. But they have partnered with 15 bars in New York City, and you can go and you can claim a free drink every single night. Now, there is a little bit of a requirement, and that is that it's a 2-drink minimum. So essentially, you could go with a friend, you could grab a drink, your drink is on the house or their drink is on the house, and you get a free drink every single night in 15 New York City hotspots. How insane is this? This is what I'm talking about. When we talk about IRL activations, when we talk about bringing people on chain, this is where it's at. So definitely go check out Blackbird. It is blackbird.xyz, I believe. Let me just double check that. But we're going to drop it in the comments section so you can go explore this. But what I loved about this is we actually saw a little bit of a hint of this during ParkCon. So let me remove this for a second and we will go to, oh my God, I've got it playing in all of the places. GM, if you're just joining us, shout out to the 104 people that are tuning in right now. We are going to look at some of the amazing fun activations, fun things that are happening in the base, in the optimism, in the Zora, in the Superchain ecosystem right now. So we still got this Blackbird thing playing, but bear with me. We're going to get there. We will get there. It's going to happen. All right. So the other thing that we saw was during FarCon, we actually saw this kind of similar activation where everything at FarCon was essentially you had to pay with Base, right? You had to connect using a wallet connect. And at first it was a little clunky, right? You kind of feeling like, well, why, I've got to connect my wallet every single time. I got to make sure my phone is fully charged. But once you kind of get the hang of it and you're just able to go and buy a cup of coffee with a wallet touch, or you're able to go buy merch at the merch store, or they even had a gelato bar, it was really, really exciting. And I am just so thrilled to see this actually out in the wild. And people actually using this in New York City. So this is going to be a big moment, I think, for on-chain summer. I think we're going to see a lot of people getting onboarded through this. I think this is a really exciting moment for us. Here it is. Okay, we're gonna share this. See, some days you have it all lined up, and the internet gods say, "Sorry, no thanks." All right, here's what happened at FarCon, which was, of course, a few weeks ago. Here's what we had going on. So as you can see there, people are literally buying ice cream. They're buying fancy ice cream, gelato, basically fancy ice cream, using Base, right? Had their wallets loaded up to Base. Wallet scan of a QR code, boom, there's gelato. We probably have way too much gelato during QuadCon, but hey, it was so cool, such a fun experience to be able to do that. And I guess this is just really an extension of that. We're seeing Blackbird really leaning into this IRL versus online experience. So very excited to see that. What would you want to see? Like, is there other places that you would want to see these kind of activations? I think bars and restaurants are kind of the natural first step for this kind of activation, but I would love to know where you would like to see other kind of retail outlets, hospitality, entertainment outlets actually enabling this technology. All right, so what else is fun? What else is happening on chain that is fun right now? Let's take a look at something that happened yesterday. Can we find it?